Hello everyone. Today's video is part 3 of the 1/72nd scale U-boat by Revell, type 7C41, one with the anti-aircraft dual deck of, or the winter garden, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, I've got it a little bit canted over to one side to show you the paint job been added to the upper deck works and the main deck, gun decks, and everything else. Got a lot of that now done. Got it weathered looking sort of the way I want it. Some wear to it, some aging, but not a lot. Also went back and I believe I can almost honestly say the port side here, the forward section of the hull, I think I've got pretty much finished. It's about as far as I want to take the weathering and stuff on that one. The mid section of the hull looks pretty good to me. The only thing I might add is some wear coming from the side of the vertical deck over the tanks. Something like spillage or wear or something like that. And then toward the rear, the vent holes in the side of the hull, I'm going to have to put some rust on that. A little smoke around the exhaust back there, and I think that'll wrap that up. It will look exactly the same on the other side. But it's coming along. I like how it's going. I'll put it back up in its cradle. See if I can't zoom in a bit on her. Go toward the bow here. Like I said, it's when you look at it in real life, it's got a lot more showing up than it does here under this camera. It's not all that heavy. Like I said, I didn't want it to be that heavy. I sort of wanted it as a boat either straight out of the manufacturer's yard or straight back from a refit. And refit is probably what I'd prefer to say because it's going to have the least amount of care taken to it as it would, when you're in a facility that's not the home port or the home dock, you're not going to get the kind of quality and craftsmanship that you would be back at the home plant. So as I said, the stern back here, the aft part of the ship, I've got all the rivet lines done like that, both port and starboard side. I will probably do the rust coming out of the vent holes, the little exhaust coming out of the exhaust, and maybe, like I said, some spillage or something on top of the tank here, about midsection or something. Say as if I don't know, they were docked side by side and people walked from one to the other on a plank or something. That would show a little wear there between boats. Or maybe if they were at sea, some rubber dinghy came up alongside and transferred goods or something like that. I don't know. See if I can go up a bit. Come on, tripod. Okay, sorry about that. And then this is, put the gray on the gun decks and darkened up the rivet lines on here too. Now I sort of regret it, but I think it'll look all right. The detailing will still have to be done. I've got to do the inside wall of the conning tower, which won't be too hard. Won't take too much time. So there'll be a part 4 and probably a part 5 when it's totally finished. Oh man, this cold weather is getting to me. I know now why people disappear to the south in the winter as they get older. It's too doggone hard to live in this crap. But anyway, wanted to give you all a quick view of it as it's progressing along. Also too, like I said again, this is strictly a build right out of the box like I do everything else. I don't go overboard on photo etch. I never had it when I was a kid. I don't believe in spending $100 or $200 on photo etch when the manufacturer could give you more parts or more highly detailed parts. But if you really wanted to, you can do a lot with your own modeling skills to add extra detail to models. And so I hope that doesn't offend a lot of you, but I'm just opposed to spending that kind of money. I got to fix the brace to the rear rudder. The rear rudders I'm going to leave in the red oxide, although they show up a little brighter red on the camera, but they're not. So we'll pan back up forward. I really like some of the rust down on the lower part of the hull where the double double line of rivets are. Any of the removal ports I did. I may add a little bit more to those vents there at the bottom, those grills. I don't know how much more. And then, let's see here, I'll zoom out, if I can do it. It's full zoom out and that thing takes up the whole thing. Let me turn it around. And we'll zoom in and show you from this way. So we'll start at the stern. Back here, the light's a little bright, so it probably doesn't show up as well, but I did get all the rivet lines touched. I have to hit the rust on the ports, on the little air discharge for diving, and then the exhaust, the vents I should say. Come up here. This side is getting more weathered as we get. It's done. It's just about the same as the right side or the port side, but I might go back and do a little bit more. But then as we get up here to the bow, I went in and added the rust to the way I like it. See if I can get this thing to pan up a little bit without jerking. And then give you some of the conning tower. I still have to add the guns and all that other good stuff. pan back here and you can see the deck and the weathering on it. I really like the way that the decks turned out. Used nothing but a brush, didn't use an airbrush or anything like that, just a good old small number 1 or number 2 red sable brush. I think it was a 1. And then on the larger areas I used I think a 3 and did the whole deck that way. Didn't take very long, a couple hours. But like I said, just wanted to give you all a quick look, let you know what was going on with it. Stay tuned for another video. This is 3. There'll definitely be a 4 and probably a 5. But thank you for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw today, please hit the like button and subscribe. Lets YouTube know what people are watching and how much they're watching it. It would help me out a lot too. I appreciate it. Once again, thank you very much. You all have a good day. See you all later. Thank you. Bye. Be safe.